Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're diving into, well, a pretty extraordinary sequence of natural events, a real display of Earth's raw power. We've got these reports detailing a dramatic awakening, a powerful tremor, and then these far-reaching warnings. They're all linked in this fascinating chain. And our mission really is to unpack not just what happened, but how these huge forces connect. We are talking about the Krasheninnikov volcano. It's in Russia, way out on the Kamchatka peninsula. And the really astonishing thing about it, it's awakening. For the first time in, get this, over 500 years, this volcano erupted. Just pause and think about that time frame. Half a millennium, that's a dormancy so deep that when it last properly stirred, Europe is just getting used to the printing press.
Yeah, it really puts it in perspective.
It's more than just a number, right? It speaks to these immense, slow burn geological processes.
Absolutely. And that kind of dormancy, 5 centuries, it means for generations upon generations, people living anywhere near there, the landscape itself, would have just known it as this quiet mountain. Its reawakening isn't just, a geological blip. It's a stark reminder of the immense pressures building up silently, steadily, deep inside the Earth over timescales that are frankly hard for us to really grasp.
Right.
And Kamchatka itself, it's a known hotspot, part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, loads of active volcanoes there.
Over 30, I think?
Exactly. But for this specific one to stay quiet for so long and then suddenly erupt, well, it raises some big questions. Questions about how we monitor these supposed sleeping giants that maybe fall off the usual hazard list because they haven't done anything for centuries. And what makes this whole story even more gripping is what came next, almost immediately after. The reports are really clear on this. Krasheninnikov's eruption was followed right away by a magnitude 7 earthquake.
You just don't often hear that sequence, do you? Volcano, then boom, a quake of that size.
Yeah.
What makes that link so strong? How are we sure it wasn't just, terrible timing?
Well, that immediate succession, that's exactly what grabbed everyone's attention. Geologists worldwide were looking at this. A 7.0 magnitude quake, on its own, that's huge.
That is it, yeah.
For anyone who tracks these things, we're talking serious damage potential over a wide area. Ground shaking, buildings collapsing, maybe liquefaction.
Yeah.
The energy release is just enormous. Think many atomic bombs worth of energy.
Wow.
But the key thing here isn't just that both happened. It's the timing, the immediacy.
Right.
The thinking, the main theory, is that the huge outflow of magma during the eruption, it could have rapidly changed the stress field on the nearby tectonic faults. Imagine suddenly lifting a massive weight off one part of the Earth's crust.
It would shift things.
Exactly. It would cause an immediate, pretty drastic rebalancing. This sudden decompression, or maybe just the shift in equilibrium down there, it might have essentially greased the wheels for a fault that was already under stress, or it could have directly triggered it to slip. Bang! Earthquake.
So one literally kicked off the other.
It's a really vivid example, isn't it? Energy release in one form, the volcanic blast directly triggering another form, the seismic rupture. It's not slow, it's the Earth reacting, dramatically rebalancing itself right underfoot.
Okay, so eruption sets off a massive earthquake. But the chain reaction, it didn't stop there. This magnitude 7 earthquake then triggered tsunami warning. So for you listening, what does this whole progression mean? From deep inside the Earth out to potentially ocean-crossing waves, why should you care about stuff happening way out there in Kamchatka?
Well, this sequence, volcano, earthquake, tsunami warning, it perfectly illustrates how interconnected these things are and how far the effects can reach. A tsunami warning means the earthquake was powerful enough and critically in the right place to displace a huge volume of ocean water.
It's not just about the quake's power, then?
Not just the magnitude, no. Location is key, obviously under or very near the ocean, but also the type of ground movement. If that 7.0 quake involved significant vertical displacement, the seabed suddenly jerking upwards or downwards.
Pushing the water up.
Precisely. That efficiently transfers that colossal earthquake energy into the water above it. And that displaced water, it forms these powerful waves, tsunamis that can travel across entire oceans.
So the warnings weren't just local.
Oh no. Depending on the specifics, the quake's exact nature, the shape of the ocean floor warnings can go out to coastlines thousands of miles away. It literally sends ripples, well, waves in this case, across the globe. It really hammers home the point that our planet's systems are globally connected. An event way over there can have direct implications way over here. It kind of challenges that idea that we're safe just because we're far away, doesn't it?
It really does. It's an incredible demonstration of planetary power, just unfolding step by step. Let's just trace that sequence one more time because it's quite something. First, Krasheninnikov volcano, silent for half a millennium, erupts violently. Then almost instantly, that eruption triggers a massive magnitude 7 earthquake.
Right.
And then that ground-shaking event displaces the ocean floor, sending out potential tsunami waves, leading to warnings across vast distances. It's not just a list of bad events, it's like dominoes falling, a tightly linked chain, each one causing the next. It reveals this hidden connection, this orchestration beneath our feet.
That's a good way to put it, orchestration. This deep dive, it really shows more than just a timeline. It's a powerful story about how dynamic our planet is, and it highlights these rare but, profound ways geological forces can interact. It forces us to think about the energy cycles, the pressures constantly building and releasing under the surface. The sheer idea, something asleep for 500 years, suddenly waking up and unleashing this precise chain reaction fire, then rock breaking, then ocean warnings, it really makes you reconsider the timescales and the power that govern our world.
It definitely does.
It emphasizes that often overlooked link between what's happening deep inside the Earth and these far-reaching effects on the surface. It pushes our understanding. And it's frankly humbling, a reminder that even the bits of our world we think of as stable, they're all part of this constant, slow planetary evolution, punctuated by these moments of incredible visible power.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, here's something to really chew on. What does it actually mean to live on a planet where something dormant for 5 centuries can just reawaken like that? And not just wake up, but trigger this cascade of immense natural forces that send warnings across entire oceans. How does this specific chain of events, starting in remote Russia, change how you think about Earth's unbelievable, sometimes unpredictable power? And, our ongoing challenge to truly understand and maybe even prepare for the forces just beneath the surface of our everyday world.